By now, many of you have already received your property tax bills in the mail, and you may likely know if you're delinquent for too long, you could get a property seizure notice. But when 7 News Here to Help was contacted by a man who had paid and still got that disturbing sign on his home, we looked into how that could happen, and we learned, while it's rare, he was not alone. Imagine coming home to a bright orange sign by your front door, the word "seize" sparking immediate panic.
I freaked. So I couldn't believe.
Daniel Skull in Taylor says it would be one thing if the wording had been accurate. It states, "We have seized and taken exclusive possession of the above described property this 15th day of October." But in his case, he had already paid his once delinquent taxes online 27 days prior.
Like, I had a panic attack. I'm like, oh my God, I lost a house. I'm like, I paid the taxes. I have the receipt for the taxes. I'm like, what is going on?
The Greenville County Administrator and the tax collector declined an on-camera interview, but 7 News learned the county uses a third-party contractor to deliver the notices to homeowners who are more than 7 months delinquent. Skull says he went to the tax collector's office to explain he never received a bill until late August and paid on September 19th.
Her answer was, well, you're not the only person that this has happened to.
And when you heard that, what did you think?
And when I heard that, that's when I called you.
7 News looked into both the process and what went wrong. Now here's how it works. If you don't pay your taxes, the first delinquency notices go out in April and then another one in May. Now if you haven't paid by September, that's when the county starts scheduling a time to put those seizure notices on the door. Turns out Skull had paid just after the county had given that third-party company its list of delinquent homeowners. 7 News learned there were 2,500 seizure notices that went out this fall, and the county admits 5 were for homeowners like Skull who had already paid. Knowing there were others compelled Skull to do what he has never done before, speak before Greenville County Council.
Now, I am a Gulf War veteran. I suffer from PTSD. When I saw this notice, I had a severe panic attack. I started to cry because I thought that I had lost my house. When I contacted the tax assessor's office, they said, oops.
Greenville County Council Chairman Benton Blunt, sympathetic to Skull's concerns, also looked into why the seizure list wasn't kept up to date. When someone pays their taxes and then almost a month later gets a notice like this, how is that even possible?
I think, again, it just comes down to, unfortunately, in that small time window where he paid it, it was just around the same time that data was prior transferred over to that third party, and it was just one of those that slipped through the cracks.
In your opinion, is that acceptable?
No, I don't think it's acceptable. I think it's, unfortunately, in any business, you're going to have things like that happen, but it's something that we definitely still need to, even if it was one person, if there's anything we can do to tighten up our system to make sure that doesn't happen in the future, I think that we'll look into doing that.
And while that's reassuring to Skull, from now on,
I'm not going to depend on the physical tax bill.
Instead, he says he'll use the county site to look up his tax bill at the start of each new year and pay it on time. Now, we contacted the company that posts those notices, Palmetto Posting, but the owner was not able to respond by tonight. We'll update the story online, and you can find that, plus submit a story idea on my Here to Help page, WSBA.com/consumer.